Okay, I'm not going to speak for the first couple of seconds because YouTube messed up last time and lagged and it made me sound like I said something what I didn't. But I'm not really going to get into that because I've explained it to people because YouTube made it sound like I said something what I didn't. But yeah, it's beside the point. I'm going to share it out, so if it lags, just, bear with me. It's because I'm sharing it. YouTube does it sometimes. So it's on Twitter, now to Facebook, because this is going to be a pretty long live stream. So I'm bored, not in a great mood, so thought I'd jump on live stream, see what's popping, see what's good. Yeah, well, it's night time for me basically, late evening, but I know you're in Australia, so good morning to you, bro. And just tweet, or no. Alright guys, Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. It's because I was sharing the live stream. I did warn you guys that would have happened. So just bear with me. I'm sharing it to one more thing and then we're done. So just bear with me, as I said. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, you know what I mean? Just give me 1 wee second till it's fully set up. Yo, what's up? I think I've already explained this, but I think it's so cool how everybody's from different places. Like Aussie is from Australia and you're from India, and like, it's so cool how the fish fam is like, it's a whole big community of like you know what I mean, like everybody's from everywhere. Like I've met people from like all over the world, Africa, Australia, America, you know what I mean? It's pretty cool. And does my mic sound okay, guys, or does it need closer to my face or farther away? I'd appreciate the feedback. Just gonna eat some jelly babies. I love jelly babies, haven't had them in years. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Just as I remember jelly babies. I said that weird, sorry guys. Nothing really much. Low-key butthurt at the minute. You know? I went to Italian place what I don't normally get from, and I only got like 3 times in my life, I'd say. Sorry about that guys, just moving my tripod. And normally I get this chicken wrap, what is really nice, but this time I thought gonna try the steak wrap, and I told them just barbecue steak wrap, and that was fine, and got that. But when I came home, opened it up, and I ordered chicken bits as well, and okay, sorry about that, I just heard a weird noise, and this hall's pretty freaky. Don't like this hall, but I'm not really going to get into that because that will just freak me out even more. But, okay. Okay, I'm just tripping out now, sorry. But, yeah, what really annoyed me is when I came home is, it was a burger with this, it tastes like barbecue sauce mixed with chili. Like it was barbecue sauce, but it burnt the bloody mouth of me and had a funny taste too. And it looked like it was made yesterday, and I couldn't be bothered to walk like 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes back because I'm so tired today. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna eat it, but it looked like it was made yesterday. The lettuce tastes like, I don't even want to get into it. And yeah, the chicken, they give me like chicken ball things, but they give me the wrong ones, and it was extra spicy or something. They were called can you face the hot, or I don't even know, but it's pretty bullcrap. But how's everyone else? Sorry about that, and sorry about me getting tripped out. It's just, if you guys, no, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm pretty sure Nell knows why. blah 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 blah. That's all I do, is just blah blah blah. So yeah, an update. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it to YouTube or not, 'cause it's pretty disturbing. People might like it, but you might say there's a fish missing. Well, I turned the, what do you call it? I just turned the light on this morning. Murphy had a fish in his mouth, right? He was showing everybody that he was proud, going around the tank for 10 minutes at least, wouldn't let go of the fish. And then I fed him, he wouldn't accept the fish food. He just wanted to kill this fish. And yeah, sadly, an hour later, the fish was floating at the top of the tank. It only had about a tail and a bit of its body left. Like, fish will be fish, you know what I mean? Not everything lives. It sucks, but you know, whatever. It's whatever. Kind of used to it by now. Not from this tank, but I think that's only my second fish I've lost from that tank, or third or something. It's pretty good, but you know, cichlids will be cichlids, fish will be fish. They're very territorial, and I think it's really because I changed the layout of the tank. I moved a lot of their caves. I don't know if you guys can see it. I took away a lot of caves too, because they weren't using them. The only fish what were using them are loaches and stuff, and the cichlids, when they go to sleep, they just sleep in the open, like they don't go hide, except for Bob, but he hides in that little log thing. And yeah, I thought it was okay, so maybe that's why he was pissed off and killed, I don't know, but it was really weird. I got bit 4 times yesterday when I was cleaning the tank. First time I ever got bit by the fish. It's not that sore, it just kind of tripped me out. I'm like, what the? What, did I really just get bit? Screw you. So yeah, I did do a water change yesterday. Pretty sure 3 days ago I said I was going to do it that day, but you know, whenever you're kind of sick and don't have all the energy in the world, you know what I mean? Kind of sucks. And yeah, I know my water is good and stuff. It's just I like to clean it. Like to do a lot more than I really should. Soon I'll be moving them guys on to 2 water changes a week. Might be getting rid of my other tanks because I don't really, you know, feel okay about them. I'd rather have just one nice display tank. Yo, what's up, Joe? And I'm pretty sure that tank would make a nice display. I just have to get rid of a couple of females, get rid of the loaches, pardon me, the sharks. Can't really get rid of the Placo Dave, like, I can't get rid of him, like, he's really grown on me, so he will get his 6 foot tank whenever I get my own house, maybe an 8 foot for him and the cichlids. Maybe, I was going to say South African, but he's used to the African water now, you know, the pH and stuff, so mightn't be a nice thing to change, so he can stay with them all his life. If you guys don't know, it will probably be around this time next year when I get a tank. Yeah, well, if you're getting cichlids, I wouldn't recommend a red tail shark. I have 2. It was kind of a mistake. I was kind of pressured into buying the first one. And then the second one I bought it because I felt sorry for it. And to this day, this pet shop still has every shark. And I'm not talking about the good pet shop. I'm talking about the crappy quality. AKA, in my opinion, the PetSmart of the UK. Jollies. If any, like, I only buy fish food from Jollies. I don't like doing it because I don't support Jollies or Pets at Home. Like, they're the PetSmarts of the UK. Like, they are absolutely crap. If anybody buys animals from them and they're sick, don't be surprised. Like, buy them a caution. Like, I hate Pets at Home and Jollies. Like, no hate to any of them. I'm sure there is good stores out there. I have actually been to one good Pets at Home. It was really good. 10 star. I'd give it 10 stars. Like, they had reptiles, they were looking after them. The geckos weren't in sand. They were being really good. And it was even an abstract man. He was able to tell me stuff I didn't know. It was pretty cool. And yeah, he was able. And I just hate the Pets at Home and Jollies where I live. Alright, see you soon, Joe. But yeah, I hate most Pets at Homes. They give a lot of wrong advice for people. Like, Yeah, I know one of my friends in the UK who bought a, what do you call it, a hamster, and they told him he could keep it in a 1 foot cage. And I know you may be thinking a hamster's small, but I would think maybe 2 foot. Like when I had a hamster, he was in like a 2.5 foot cage, and I didn't like, he was only a baby at that time. I think he moved to like a 4 foot or whatever. I had him, Hammy he was called. He was 4, and then I had to give him away because I moved here. But beside the point. Sorry about that, I'm moving my tripod, it was in my way. Yeah, they may seem professional, but I'm not saying this in a bad way. But they seem pretty professional, but once you learn stuff about them, where to get the animals from and stuff. I know Bondi was a rescue, that's kind of different, but I'm on about their own store animals. Like, they don't really take proper care of them, like, they don't feed them. Sure, remember Bondi, the day you got him, look how skinny he was, and from he's been with you, he's a little bit fat, but I've noticed he's been dropping the weight, so you're taking really good care of him. Like, he was really skinny, I can remember him, like, his pets at home, but it's whatever. I'm not really going to get into it because I'm sure some people like them. I'm pretty sure P-Babe, you guys may know her, she's into saltwater more than, you know, freshwater. But I think a couple of months ago she told me she's going to get a cichlid tank. Shush. But yeah, beside that, I think she's uploaded videos in the past about pets at home, giving wrong advice and all that crap. You know what I mean? It's like, at least you know not to keep Bondi in a cage, but Pets at Home will tell people that's big enough to keep a rabbit in all its life. Like, Pets at Home give a lot of wrong advice. Yeah, I know Bondi was rescued, and just saying, they probably had him for a month. And do you remember how skinny he was? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, they know a bit, but they just don't bother their arses half of the time looking after their animals. Like, yeah, but in that 2 weeks, they could have fattened him up. I remember you told me you got a rabbit, and he was so, like, he was kind of skinny-ish. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was kind of thinking he was rescued, and when you told me the full story, it kind of made sense why he was like that. But I'm just saying, the pet shop should have fattened him up before they sold him, if you know what I mean. And I noticed 2 days after you had him, he looked like the happiest rabbit I've ever seen. Like, he's just chill as hell. He's different. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. But yeah, every time I bought fish from Pets at Home, or, well, I don't buy fish from Pets at Home because Pets at Home are nowhere near me, but I think my mum spent about 150 on fish. Yep, she done all the cleaning out. She only had a couple of guppies, so she did a water change every 2 weeks, right? And what you call it was a big water change, like 80%. And yeah, she cleaned the filter pads like every month or two. Like, not clean them, but you know what I mean, just dip them in aquarium water and put them back in, blah blah blah, whatever. Every fish she bought out of that store died. Like, I remember one time she bought guppies. They just died like the next day. Oh, that's Pets at Home for ye. Or should I say? Sorry about that, guys, I just heard a noise. I thought someone was coming into my fish room, but nah. It came to my left, and to the left of me is not a fish room. So yeah. The only way in here, there. So I don't know, and nobody else is in the house except we're up there. It's pretty weird, but now knows the full story. I'm bloody freezing in this room. Like, I am so cold. I've had the cold for months, right? But the UK weather is absolutely crap, and sure, it's really cold for now too, because he lives in the countryside, and the countryside is typically colder, you know? But do you guys want to see what I look like? Look, that's how cold I am, and the heating's on. And I'm not one for wearing my hood. Hey, look at my ugly face, look at my big nose. Look how ugly I am. The ugliest fish keeper alive, the coldest fish keeper alive, and the weirdest fish keeper alive, and peace. Why won't it turn? Oh. I'm just taking that down because I look like a bloody sheep. Someone walked in the door and seen me, they'd be like, oh, what the hell's up with you, mate? So cold, so cold, so cold. And dogs won't stop barking, so if you hear them dogs, I'm so sorry. Jelly babies are so nice. But if you know what jelly's made of, it kind of puts you off them. But everything what we eat in day basic has stuff in it what we don't know about. You know? It's kind of weird to think about, but we're you know what I mean. It's kind of weird. This is kind of just a rant update. So I'm kind of pissed off today, but that's beside the point. Just get in, speak to the awesome fish community. You know what I mean. They're always there. Except for this is a private live stream for now because nobody's watching at the minute. Do they have fish? Because I remember, didn't you? Oh yeah, didn't you say they had like a couple of fish and it was mostly for food or something like that? If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But do you see Dave? Like, do you guys see where Dave is? For you guys who don't see him, he's right there, upside down. That's typical Dave, but he's a cool fish. But yeah, I might put my phone on charger. Sorry guys, I'm putting my phone on charger. Not that it needs charged, it's on like 90%. It's just for whenever I want to use my phone after my live stream, because live streaming takes a lot of my battery. But that's iPhones for you, they're crap for battery life. That was my battery pack, and it's 10,000 milliamps. I think it'd probably power a smart car. Yo, what's up, Aquarian Cop? Yeah, no, you meant 20 minutes away, because me and you were speaking about that pet shop like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? You guys may think I'm stupid. I'm not 100% doing it yet, but I might be buying a Gucci belt. It may seem stupid for you guys that I may be buying a Gucci belt. It's not a fake one hour, I mean a real Gucci belt. Not that I wear jeans, I just like the GG logo, and I just like how there's like a little green and red stripe. I know it's overpriced, but it's cool. I really like Gucci and don't really like Louis Vuitton. Supreme, you know, for skateboarders, pretty cool. I like skateboarding, BMXing. Don't really like the scooters, but no hate to them. Keep it up if anybody's out there. But yeah, I might be getting a Louis belt, or not a Louis belt. I'm too poor for that. A Gucci belt. I'm sure they're a little bit cheaper than Louis Vuitton. Yeah, call me stupid. I don't really care. It's not official yet. It's just a maybe. God damn, that was nice. Jelly Baby, if you guys don't know what they are, they're one of the nicest sweets. Well, yeah, one of the nicest, not the nicest, but one of the nicest sweets out there. I've been getting a sore throat from this morning, so sucks. Every time I get rid of something, something comes back. I have the worst luck ever. Typical, typical, typical. And all I really drink now is water. Water. Hey, water, water, water. Yo, thank you very much. I just did a water change last night. Well, yesterday. Here's a story for you guys. I nearly flooded my bloody fish room. As you guys know, I do everything myself without help for fish. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to touch anything just in case they F it up, and I don't really want them touching stuff. But as you know, with buckets, and you may think, oh, just buy a siphon thing or whatever the thing connects to your sink. I've been sick for probably 3 months now, like, it really sucks. But get better soon. And same to your family. Hope you all get better soon. And yeah, but story about nearly flooding the fish room. I just use buckets because I'm kind of a cheap ass, but you know, you gotta start somewhere, and I'm only 16. I'm not rich, you know. I'm only living on 160 a month. There's probably someone watching this live stream who makes that in a bloody day, even more. I don't know, but it's whatever. I'm just happy with what I got and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I really do appreciate it, like, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for watching my video and stuff, but yeah, on to the story where I nearly flooded fish room. Well, you can hear there's 2 buckets here. I put the thing, siphon thing or whatever, into the bucket. It was half full, and I just let them get half full because, sorry, I got a sore throat again, but yeah, cause I'm sick and I don't have full energy, so I'm only half full in the buckets, right? That was okay. I turn around, go put the bucket outside, tip it up, and turn around, and the siphon's out of the bucket, and there must have been 3 inches of bloody water. Pretty sucks, but it was all cleaned up by 10 minutes. Nobody knows that ever happened. If anybody finds that out, I am fudged. Pretty sure my granny hears me, but you know. Shh. How's everyone doing? I have a really sore throat, guys. I'm sorry, and cold. Just don't have full energy, so I'm not gonna be the funniest live stream today. You know. So tired, but I just want to push through live stream for you guys. And I've noticed that lately I haven't had a energy drink, fizzy drink. Well, I've had that powder energy drink which helps you focus and stuff, but that's beside the point. All I've been drinking lately is X Gamer and water, and I feel so much better than drinking Sprite and Coke or anything like that. That stuff, like from I started drinking only water and X Gamer, I've had more energy. I'm not as tired as much, and I'm getting an extra like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, what is pretty awesome if you ask me. And I don't feel as grumpy anymore or as pissed off as much. I'm not saying energy drinks do that, it's probably because I wasn't getting enough sleep, but yeah. And yeah, I just feel, you know what I mean, far better. So yeah, I've quit energy drinks and all I drink now is water and X Gamer. So yeah, I think I've drunk 4 bottles of water today. So I don't like water out of taps, it's the most rotten thing ever. Like there's a lot of chemicals and crap in it. The way I look at it, if the water is not safe for my fish out of my tap, I'm not bloody drinking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's bad for people, it's just I don't like the taste of water out of taps. Yeah. I've made a morning routine now, where as soon as I wake up, I make a X Gamer tub thing. It's just okay, it's powder stuff. You mix it with water, and it's not pre-work or anything like that. It's pre-workout or anything. It's nothing like that. It's for like, it's recommended, pardon me, for gamers, because it helps you focus and better reaction time and gives you some energy. It doesn't really give me a lot of energy, but it helps me focus more. And yeah, it's gonna help because next week I have test things like exams. They're really important. It's my last time I will ever be doing maths if I pass this, because I kind of messed around in school. It wasn't, you know, the best. Sucked, but whatever. You know, it's back when I didn't really give a shit about anything, but whatever, changed now. So this is my last time I will ever be in a maths class if I pass my test next week. And then I'm moving on to redo my English test because fortunately I didn't get high enough levels in anything, only ICT, because that's the only thing I cared about. Pretty sucks. Yo, what's up down the wormhole? Or, yeah, down the wormhole. Sorry, I read that name like 2 minutes ago. I'm only speaking on it now. Sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully I pass. And then I'm done with maths forever, because that would be nice. If you guys don't know where I go, it's basically like a college place. It's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. Everyone's cool. You know what I mean? Everyone just kind of has their own mindset. Like, just get the shit done. You know? Everyone there just keeps herself to herself. You know what I mean? Pretty typical place. But it's far better in school. More flexible and shit. You know, it's pretty dope. So, can you guys please wish me good luck for next week? Last week I missed a full week because the person who takes me, my taxi driver, unfortunately his dad passed away. And yeah, he wasn't, you know what I mean, you're not going to really want to do anything, but yeah, last week I couldn't go in at all, so I had no idea there was a test coming up. Everybody last week, I think they got to do like a fake test thing on it, and they got to revise crap for it, and I was off all last week. I come in this week hearing we have tests next week, and it's really important. If we miss it, you know, we kind of screw up. So well, that's great, because after Christmas, if I pass my maths thing, there will be no more maths in my life. I did pass it in school, but you know, school I kind of didn't want to do shit. Because I don't really want to get into it, but yeah, the way school people deal with certain people with bullshit. So when people bullshit me around, it's not really the best thing to do. I'm not saying anything bad, I'm just, you know, Their solution was lock me in the smallest room, make me do my work. Like, it was basically like, I nearly said something. It's basically like F in prison. Well, prisoners are there for a reason because they're, either killed someone or, you know what I mean, they did something really stupid what you shouldn't do. But I never really did anything. Like, I was bullied my whole life in school. Of course I'm going to stick up to my bully. And I was ready for beating the shit out of him one day. And that's how I got kicked out of school. They made up bullshit stories saying, I'm not really going to get into it. They were basically trying to say that he was going to get stabbed or some shit. That's bullshit. I never mentioned that. I never said anything. But that's how they managed to get rid of me, by making up a big bullshit story. Because my bully had to be the principal's bloody grandson. So she stuck up for him and blah blah blah. Got everything rigged where I got in trouble for bullshit I didn't even do. I'm not saying that I didn't want to fight me and shit, but I'm not gonna fucking stab someone. Sorry for saying that, but it's just bullshit coming from, something what I wouldn't do. But that's schools for you to make up bullshit just to, you know what I mean? Sorry for saying that, but it's just bullshit, and that's why I don't like school. Like, their solution was just lock me in the smallest room. It's just bullshit for years and years, and they treated me like shit, so, you know what I mean? Schools just don't really agree with me. I wish I had enough money to be homeschooled back then. But now I go to a thing like college, as I explained, it's far better. They treat you like you're an adult and stuff. And as long as you respect them, they will respect you. And if people respect me, I will respect them. Like, I look at it as treat me how you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they just, like, the school what I went to, just wanted rid of me completely, wanted to say I did stuff with it. Like, of course I was a bad little shit, but I didn't say I was gonna stab something. Like, that's bullshit. That's good for you, and thanks. I'm pretty sure that's the story I've been... They didn't personally tell me that, but some people told me that's what was said, but I don't care. Something's good. They make up some bull crap. Just because my bully was the the principal, I think their principal now, was vice principal at the time, was their nephew or something. So yeah, big goody two shoes or whatever the hell you want to call him, gets away with everything. And I've seen him a couple of times from this day, and he can't even look at me without running, and I have never done anything on him, never laid a hand on him, and he said I did a load of bullshit to him. Seems legit. Okay, Bugs, you can take over my live stream. Only now we'll know who Bugs is. Everybody else will be thinking, who the hell's Bugs? But yeah, I kinda opened up to you guys there. It's not even near the full story. But yeah, I'm probably gonna delete the stream after, because no, I'm actually not gonna delete it, because I deleted my last live stream because YouTube made a mistake and lagged and all. Was nothing. I'm not getting into it. YouTube being YouTube made it sound like something. Thanks everyone. I'm pretty sure it's the GCSE thing what I'm doing. I am not too sure though, but also know, pass it and done forever. And then I'm moving on to my English, because yeah, I already did pass all this stuff, but I didn't do the right level of stuff because I just didn't care in school. Cut the fire trading and stuff, so. Plus when I got kicked out of there, they sent me to like a place, well, it was pretty cool, but it was kinda sketchy place, like, how can I put this, yeah, the people were they were like an amateur trying to run a school. It was, oh, it was the funniest crap ever. Yeah. But their solution was far better. It was working groups of people. You know what I mean? I'm not one for working in big groups, but I don't mind small groups. As weird as that sounds. Because my friend says to be another friend of mine, not now by the way guys, but another friend. I have more friends now, okay? No, I'm joking, but I actually do, you know. Well, everybody has more friends. But one of my friends, he's like, you're doing YouTube, right? I'm like, yep. And he's like, your channel's doing good. If you become popular one day and you meet all your fans, what the hell will you do? I said, I will probably faint. Oh. It'd be weird. Cause I don't see myself successful. Well, no, I'm not saying it like that. I don't see myself becoming big, you know what I mean? I do appreciate my 200 subscribers. Like, where I live, there's probably 800 or 900 people in the whole place. I'm pretty sure I'm the biggest YouTuber. It's pretty cool. Like, I do appreciate it, guys. Like, it's pretty cool. I'm the biggest YouTuber where I live. And everybody where I live doesn't even know about me. It's pretty funny, guys. So I don't really tell people about my channel, because you know what I mean. Yo, that's dope. But yeah, I've had successful YouTube channel in the past. It was with a friend in 2011, 12ish. I think it got 3k subscribers, and then one day it boosted up to 10k for no reason, and we found out someone sub-botted us. And yeah, my friend flipped out, deleted the channel. It was the best successful channel that I had. 2 or 3k it was on, and then someone botted it for some weird reason. I don't know to this day. I just don't like the COD community. It's so toxic. Nobody supports anyone. It's pretty weird. If you guys don't know what COD is, it's a game, but I ran a channel with a friend back in the day. As weird as it sounds, I can't even remember that friend's name. Like, he blocked me, he blamed me for... It's pretty funny. But I remember that channel, it was so cool. I think that's before he even knew Now. It was I think me and Now met in like 2013? Late 2012, 13? I don't know. But I haven't really told many people that story, but that's pretty funny. That's the best channel I've ever had. Well, can't really say it was my channel because it was shared with 2 of my friends. Well, should I say I shared it with a friend, but he kind of betrayed me and gave a password to a random person who I didn't know at the time. And he started, I'm pretty sure he was the one who messed it up for all of us, but it was my biggest channel. But yeah, and I'm happily to say I'm the most sub person in my town, place, where I live. Pretty sure there's about 900 people where I live. It's pretty weird to imagine only about 900 people where I live. It's pretty weird. And when you live here, you wouldn't think that. You'd think it's only 50, 60 people, because you only see about the same 20 people, 30 people a day. It's pretty weird. But yeah, it's cool living in a small place because everybody knows everything. Like, not, you know what I mean? Like, everybody knows everybody. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. God, I'm so tired, but it's because I don't have energy. So I'm sick, but I'm gonna keep the stream going. I can push for it, maybe for an hour, half an hour, but that's about that. So does anyone have any questions for me or anything? Because I will be more than happy to answer them. I'm in a mood to answer some questions. Screw it, we do a Q&A. Let me move my camera tripod because I'm getting a dead leg. Oh, I hate dead legs. And an update, I'm pretty sure you guys, your long-term subscribers, I'm pretty sure I told the story. But for newer people, or people who just don't watch all my videos, because I know it's hard to watch all people's videos because people's very busy. They have jobs and stuff and all that. I respect people who do jobs and stuff, you know what I mean. But yeah, my finger had to get, was it 3 or 4 stitches? Yeah, I think it was 3, maybe 4, I don't know. But the one that I cut like probably 4 inches deep, maybe 3. Well, I'm pretty sure I damaged the nerve in that finger that day, because my finger went purple, but anyway, it's beside the point. Pretty sure that means you damaged the nerve. that finger to this day, some days I don't feel it, and whenever, it's not as bad now, but you guys can see it kind of bends more my other finger. Like, it feels weird, just, I don't like the feeling of it. Like, I don't think it'll ever stay straight again. It kind of like bent over. It used to be more bent, but it's kind of more straighter now. Pretty sure I damaged the nerve, because some days I don't feel that finger, and I thought it was getting better until 3 days ago, and the past 3 days, that finger keeps falling asleep. Like, I have to keep instantly doing that, and I can't even feel that finger until it gets to about that point. After that point, I don't feel it. Like, it's pretty weird. Like, I think I've definitely damaged the nerve. But yeah, that was trying to make a fish filter, homemade filter. Didn't have the right tools, so I thought I'd pick a pocket knife. Here's how it happened. I was cutting a Coke bottle with a pocket knife that slipped. It cut my finger, and I panicked and made the wrong move, and it was a pocket knife with closes, and it closed on my finger. Whew, and the damage was done whenever I just got shocked and just ripped it off my finger. The worst decision of my life, trying to make a filter with the wrong tools. I just panicked, and I didn't feel any pain. Like, I was just all in shock. I'm like, wait, is that blood? Why is there a big puddle of blood? Like, I legit was thinking, oh no. And the blood was dark red, like I'm pretty sure it was deep. I'm like, oh no, how did that happen? I don't even know what it was, but my mind was like, just continue with the filter. I continued to laugh for like, I didn't mention, but it took me like 3 minutes to realise that my finger is cut. I thought I was lucky and just it stopped before I cut my finger, because as you know, you don't feel anything, you know what I mean, sometimes. And I just continued on and looked and saw a puddle of blood and go, no, what the hell, and all that crap. But yeah, that's a story and a half. You guys already know that story probably, but yeah. I don't think I've ever said this part of the story, but I was told, whenever I was getting stitches, I was told I would have to get like 4 injections in different places, because it was all, you know, messed up and stuff. And I said, I don't mind needles, right? I can take a lot of pain. I just turned around and said, look, can I just, I'm like, I just went like that, and she said, or you can get it without stitches, or you can get it without the needles. It's not that I don't like needles, I'm pretty sure the needle would have like stung or something, and I hate sting, it's pretty weird. So anyway, after that, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna take it like a man. Don't need any stuff to freeze it or anything. Stood there with the straightest face ever, getting 3 stitches until the last one. It was the deepest part where the cut was, and it was the tightest thing I felt my finger. I nearly blacked out. Like, she says to me, I think you're gonna black out, because this room was like, it felt like 100 degrees. It was too warm anyway, and I remember the room got black and blacker, and I kept blinking. I was panicking, and then like a second later I was okay, and I looked at my hand, I'm like, that's done already? What? But yeah, that's damaged my nerve. Yo, what's up? How's your day, bro? It's a pretty weird story, but it's true. I wish it wasn't true, because that's embarrassing, telling everybody you cut your finger making a fish filter. Oh god. That's a story to tell my children in the future, if I ever have children. Why is your finger bent? Because I was making a fish tank filter. Oh Jesus. Oh god. It's stupid but true of how that happened. I have the worst luck ever. Like, I've gone through a lot of stitches. Right above my eye, on my eyebrow, I think I've got, don't know how many stitches in there. I'm gonna say probably 6, maybe 10. I don't know. I was really young. Probably about 6 stitches there. I split the top of my head and didn't get stitches, thank God. Split the back of my head a couple of times, didn't need stitches, thank God. Got bit by a dog on the arm. It was deep, but it stopped bleeding. And she said, "No, that's not really anything to worry about." So I got that paper sticks. Of course, they fell off a couple of days later, but it was all good. Didn't really care. And then on my knee, I've had a staple in it because the dog took a big chunk out of my knee, so that had to be stapled together. I was panicking like, "Oh, this staple's gonna hurt this. Oh no!" And all I heard was a or whatever. I'm like, "Is that done already?" And it was done. I have the worst luck ever. I probably have like 20 stitches total. I don't know. Probably not even that much. Probably 15. I don't know, but I have really bad luck. This year I've probably had the worst luck ever. Pretty sure it was this year. I got bit by a dog. Cut myself making a filter for my fish tank. That will actually be a funny story to tell my children in the future if I ever have children. What do you call it? And somehow choked on a bit of chicken. Well, the chicken was as hard as the bloody road, but I decided to eat it anyway. It got stuck in my throat, and I think I got took to hospital for like 4 days, I believe it was. Had no Wi-Fi for the first 3. On the last night I got Wi-Fi, and the last night I felt like they put cameras up my nose, down my throat, and I hate that feeling. And they said they can't feel anything, but in x-rays it shows. And they're just like, "Keep drinking." I'm like, "No, it's just making me sick and it doesn't feel right." And they're just like, drink. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Just drink a lot of water. Probably didn't drink for the first 24 hours. It was the worst crap ever. And I remember, what do you call it? I don't think I ate for like 3 days or whatever. And then I remember sitting there, I think it was reading a car magazine. I just kept drinking. Because it was an Indian woman, and I don't know if they're stricter, but she was roaring at me, "Go to a toilet and pee." I'm like, "I don't need to pee." She's like, "Force yourself." I'm like, "Oh Jesus." I'm like, "Okay, sorry." So I had to force myself to pee so they could put some test. And the worst of it is, they didn't even test it. So they made me pee for no reason. I don't even know why they wanted to test my pee. That's pretty weird, but whatever. But after that, I think it was to see if I had enough minerals or whatever in my body, because I was on a drip and stuff. Pretty weird story, but yeah. I remember reading a car magazine and I just felt a piece of chicken going down my throat, and like, "Oh yeah, feels good to be a gangster." No, I'm joking about that one, but yeah. I remember just going down like, "Oh, I can finally get out of here." No, you have to wait to see a doctor in the morning. So I was really pissed off. I just wanted to sign myself out, but then I'm like, "Oh, if something goes wrong, it's gonna be on me. Oh no." So I waited till the next day, waited till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, "The doctor is supposed to be here at like 7 in the morning to check me out." I'm like, "Hey, excuse me," I'm like, blah blah, explain myself, and they're like, "Okay, just sign yourself out." I'm like, or they're like, "We will just sign you out." I'm like, "Oh, fair enough, thank God." So that's the bad luck I've had this year. What's happening next? I don't know. I don't want to know, and I hope it's not bad. I actually have legit bad luck. And now if you're still watching, haven't you noticed the freaky shit what's been happening lately? Well, hasn't happened in about a week. But remember the full week where this weird shit happened to me? Pretty sure I freaked Nell out a couple of times. But why wouldn't you be freaked out? It was pretty weird. If you guys want to hear them stories, you can, but I'm kind of in a hole that I don't like. It's pretty freaky. If you guys don't know, I live beside a ancient graveyard from, I'm pretty sure it's about 400 or 500 years old, and it's like a 20-second walk from my house. Okay, that gives me the chills even speaking about it, but it's pretty weird. That's all I'm saying. Now knows the rest of the story. Now reporting from you at Fox News. Okay, I'm done. I don't even know. I'm just getting energy, so all of a sudden, so I'm kind of, what the hell? Sorry about that. I accidentally kicked my tripod. But I remember that Indian woman's voice to this day, and she was the strictest person I've met. I'm not putting any hate to Indians or anyone. I'm just saying, are they strict or something? Like, she was really pushy. Pretty weird. Whoa, I've nearly been live for an hour. What? Pardon me, it doesn't seem like that. Seems like 5 minutes, to be honest. I could speak all day. Pardon me. 64%. How's my phone 64%? Is my battery pack not working, or is my charger not working, or is my phone glitching out? I don't know. It's one of the three. But yeah, just got a message from O2 like half an hour ago. We are making the O2 app even better. You can now buy Bolt-On. Piss off, O2. O2 message me about 30 times a week. I hate O2. I think I might just move to no SIM card. I might just take it out and cut it up, because these scammers keep calling me and it's really pissing me off, because I've blocked like 10 numbers the last couple of days. So I'm pretty sure a company what I buy from sold my number to a call center or some crap. I don't know, but they're trying to tell me that I won money, and they're calling me James Allen and then Alan James. I'm just about done. Oh yeah, and I bought Netflix for me and my family to watch, the £10 pack. Yes, I know it's really dear, £10 a month, but you know what I mean. You get 4K, well, Ultra HD or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's 4K, but yeah, we have a 4K TV, blah blah blah, in my dad's room. So I got the 4K Netflix, what you can watch 4 streams at once. So I have it on my granny's Kindle for her, because she watches this TV program Gilmore Girls or some crap like that. I don't know, but yeah, there's a special Netflix version or something which she missed last year or whatever. I put that on for her, so she watched that. And then my dad watches this TV program about the war or something, and at the minute I got done last night watching Stranger Things. Oh my god, when is season 3 coming out? Please come out tomorrow. Please come out. No, I'm joking, but I can't wait till it comes out, because I watched 2 seasons of that in 2 days. Each episode are like 50 minutes long, and oh my god, that is a really awesome show. If you guys haven't watched it already and you have Netflix, go check it out. It's really cool. And yeah, another thing what I'm watching at the minute on Netflix is West Coast Customs or something. I watched it on TV hundreds of times, I believe. So I just don't know what to watch on Netflix anymore, because I'm watching Pablo Escobar, I believe his name is. A thing about him, and then Al Capone. Or I'm sorry if I'm saying their names wrong. I'm just not good at pronouncing stuff. Watching documentaries on them. Then I'm watching the Trailer Park Boys from the very start. I watched a full season in 1 day too. Pretty addicted to Netflix. And what else am I watching? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty from the start as well, guys. So pretty addicted to Netflix, but at the minute I don't really want to watch anything, so I'm watching West Coast Customs, I believe it's called, but that's running upstairs on my big TV, my 50-inch. I love that TV. That was the best thing I've ever got in my life, a big TV, and especially that it's on the wall. Well, John knows better than a big TV, a fish tank, okay? I would replace my TV if it's kind of no Netflix. No, I can watch Netflix on my phone. Yes, I would replace my big TV with a fish tank, and that's the God honest truth. I'd rather have a fish tank than TV. Like, they're like a bloody TV. Like, you could watch them fish for hours upon hours, and they relax you and stuff. Like, it's pretty dope. I love all the colors too. Like, I know they're more brighter in nature. It's because they have more room and, you know, natural food, natural blah blah blah. But they look pretty good to me. I just got a dead leg, so I'm moving my tripod so I don't have to cross my legs or whatever, because I hate doing that. But it's the only way I could have had my tripod set up. But now you won't be able to see my full tank, but I'm sure you guys don't really mind. Now, is my mic still working? Because I guess nobody's commenting, so I don't want to be speaking for no reason. God, why does the UK have to be so cold? Should I move to Africa and build a house beside Lake Malawi? That would actually be a dream. You could go swimming with the cichlids. You could scuba dive to look at all the different species and all the colour. That would actually be pretty awesome. Build like a little house beside the lake. That would actually be pretty dope. And Africa's a pretty nice place too, like good weather, looks like a pretty cool place, you know what I mean? America seems like a really awesome place too. Oh, I'd love to move to America. One day I will move, hopefully to Texas or somewhere in Chicago. A lot of friends out there. I know not all the places safe, but if you stick to the right places, you know you're gonna be fine. Or where's that other what's it called? Forgot the name of it. Sorry guys. But it's somewhere in America. America's a pretty cool country. Everything seems dope about it. And I like that you can own a gun and shit, because I love Glocks and I collect, well, not really collect them. I used to have 3 Glocks, but now I only have 2. They're not real because the UK, if you have a real gun, blah blah blah, you cannot have a pistol. You're only allowed a shotgun or a rifle, only for hunting. Yes, they're pretty cool and all, but very limited. I think there's only like 2 million guns in the UK, or is it 2.7 million? I watched a documentary. And I found out in Northern Ireland, it's the only place in the UK where you're allowed a pistol, but I'm pretty sure that's only if you're in the army, police or something like that, because it says for protection. I'm pretty sure the only people who want protection is army men or police, you know what I mean? So yeah. Because I love shooting my airsoft guns. Like, I love target shooting, target practice. It's one of the funnest things to do. Like, it's pretty cool shooting at the wee bullseye thing, counting up all your score. Oh, I have a really good aim too. I love airsoft guns. They're pretty cool. So is BB guns, but you have to reload them every time you shoot. It's pretty annoying. Yo, what's up? How's it going? But I know there is a shooting range right out somewhere who carries Glocks, I believe. So yeah, maybe hit them up one day. Maybe shoot a Glock for a vlog on my gaming channel. Because the airsoft guns what I have look pretty realistic. I actually got in a load of trouble a couple of times for having them. Enough for the police to take them off me for a year. It's pretty retarded, but they're only doing their job. I respect their job, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they don't really expect to find airsoft guns. Like, if you don't know anything about them, you can't tell the difference. Even knowing the side of one of my guns that had 6mm BBs. Pretty sure a real gun can't shoot bullets, and a real bullet is 9mm, isn't it? Yeah, don't think that's gonna shoot out a 6mm barrel, but you know, they're only doing their job. I don't really care, you know what I mean? But it's pretty funny. I love how this is a fish channel and all, but you guys let me talk about whatever I want. You guys are pretty chill. But if anyone has any questions about the tank, about me, about anything, or what food I use for my fish, anything, I will answer it. I'll try my best to show you it and stuff. So I want to answer some questions and all. You can see my OB kind of squaring up in the corner. On that tank came free with a Fluval 306. So I ran that for about 4 months. The water was great. What do you call it? I was probably doing like a 50% every week water change, and then I thought, when these fish get bigger, I want to over filter anyway, but when these fish get older, they're going to poop a lot, they're going to need a bigger filter, and they're going to need 2 water changes a week. So, pardon me, and then I bought a Samsung 304B. It's the UK model, all pond solution EF2000. So on that I have a Fluval 306 and a Samsung 304B, the UK version, all pond solution EF2000. So on that tank it's got 1,115 litres per hour, and that's like 835 gallons, and the tank's a 75 gallon I believe, or 70, somewhere between that, 70 and a 75. So yeah, it's pretty good filtration, and hopefully one day I will get a third filter. I don't really know yet, because I've left that tank, I think it was one time I was at my mum's for a week and a half, or nearly 2 weeks I believe. Came back, the water stream, good quality, lost no fish, they were happy. Did a water change the next day, still the same. Like, the filters really do their job. Even though it's Chinese, if you dump all the I nearly said something, crappy media what comes with it, throw that all in the bin, replace it with your own stuff. I have 5 filter pads on it in the, what do you call it, 304B, and then I have Biohome Mini Ultra, Biohome Ultimate, and Biohome something else. I believe someone just came home because I hear my dog barking, and I'm pretty sure I have to help my dad with something. I'm pretty sure that's him coming home. So yeah, the food what I recommend is Haraki. It's really good company, but if you're just starting off, don't buy something cheap, buy something good for your fish, because it's even better. So yeah, someone's at my door right now, so I probably will have to go, I don't know. But yeah, hope that answered your guys' questions. If you have any more, just ask them real quick, because I'm pretty sure I only have about 5 minutes. Sorry, I'm speaking really fast. I'm not sure if it's anyone for me or what, but it might be my dad or something, because I think I have to help him lift some stuff in the garden, even though it's pitch black, but whatever. I don't know if you guys can hear the filter humming. It's like, it's not even like that, it's pretty weird. I don't care about that sound. I would care if this tank was like in a living room or something, or somewhere where the family is, or whatever. It's in a fish room, nobody cares. And it's probably a bedroom 12 feet, 13 feet away from there, and you can't hear it in there, so yeah, nobody really cares. You know what I mean? Chill, it's pretty chill, that filter. And then in the 306 I have just Fluval Biomax, and the filter pads will come off it, because I don't believe you can replace the ones on the Fluval 306. You can cut it to the size and all that, but I couldn't really be bothered, and it working out really good. And I have replacement filter pads underneath the tank, and backup food. As you can see, there's what I use in an everyday usage. underneath the tank is backup food / throwaway food. Like food what I don't really use much, or food what I will only use if I really need to and all that. It's pretty cool. I planned ahead. Spent really big money on these fish. You know what I mean? Don't want to lose them. It's pretty cool, so it is. I love to plan ahead. That's why I got that filter super early, because I know them fish are really fully grown, and eventually they will be getting a 6 foot, maybe 8 foot tank. But that's in a year's time when I get my own house. I'm pretty sure they will be okay in a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot tank. I'm pretty sure this is, or somewhere near that. I know it's 4 foot wide anyway, or length, long, whatever. And I think it may be 2 foot high, and then 2 foot from the back. So I'm pretty sure it's 2 foot by 4 foot. Pretty sure they'll be okay in there for like another year. As you can see, it's pretty big enough tank. But I know eventually I will have to upgrade with Dave, Murphy and Dion. Dion is my Livingstone, Murphy is my Venustus, and Dave is my Placo. Yeah, I know they get huge. They get like 10 inches. Yep, I know that. That's why I'm planning ahead and stuff. I really love my fish. Like, I want the best for them. That's why I said they might even get an 8 foot tank, but that will be in a year. But I'm pretty sure they will be okay in a 4 foot tank until then, because they're only babies yet. You know what I mean? They're nowhere near fully grown. All I'm fishing are juveniles. I'm growing them out. You know what I mean? It's better to grow them out in a small tank instead of adding them all. I know it's not a small tank, you know what I mean? It's a pretty decent size for growing them out. It's the perfect size for Africans, in my opinion. Oh, you know what I mean? African fish, like cichlids, whatever. African cichlids, lovely fish. Like, oh my god, look at the color. And they're only juveniles, basically. I know they've already ate today, but for you guys, I can give them a tiny bit of food if you guys want to see them eat. Like, I personally want to get a South American tank as well in the future, but not right now because I live in my granny's house. You know, doesn't really work out with her. She doesn't really like the fact that fish take up a lot of. Yeah, you know them fish in there, I all got them at an inch and a. I think the biggest fish was Murphy. He was about an inch and a half. Bruh, do not get a red tail shark. They're more buller than you think. Yes, I've got 2 in that tank. No, they should not be in that tank. They're the biggest pain in the arse. And I'm pretty sure my friend keeps them with community fish, and they've killed his community fish. But I don't really know a lot about red tail sharks, but I know they're bullies and stuff. But I'd probably recommend mollies, because they can stand their ground. I've learned that from my mollies. My mollies killed a fighting fish, unfortunately, and killed all my bloody guppies. And they've killed the killer. I only have 1 molly left. It was 1 male and 3 females, I believe. So I don't think I really got that wrong. They were breeding. I should say the guppies were breeding until the mollies were. That was nice, and they were good sized guppies. It's whatever, it's fish. You know what I mean? They will be fish. Like, a lot of them fish in this tank are coming up to a year old, and look how nice they look. Like, they're not a year old just yet, but they're coming to a year old very, very soon. And I've got pretty like Murphy, he's probably 6 inches. Dave is about 7 inches, and yeah, it's unbelievable how big they get, how colorful. Like, I grew them from, I'm like, oh, these fish are not that colorful. What did I get myself into? Did I just get scammed? Like, oh, these are not good quality, but Look at how nice they look from I've been growing them out. Been trying to feed them good quality food like haraki. I really love that fish food. And yeah, it's working for me. And Dion is my Livingstone. He's a little bit of a weird fish. Some days he's really dark blue in the face, some days he's light blue like today, and some days he's like a greenish colour, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, he's a really nice fish too. Him and Murphy had a big fight this morning, so they did. They had a big fight. Because Murphy killed the fish today. Dion was trying to take it out of Murphy's mouth, and they're basically having a tug of war with fish. Let me just read your comment. Well, that's the cool part about growing out African cichlids, getting dogs. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a couple of brown fish in the tank at the minute. I bought them when I was first getting in. I'm pretty sure they're females, because I'm pretty sure female fish don't grow as quick as males. And yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of them, unfortunately. Murphy is my Venustus. He's the one who runs the tank, basically. He's the tank boss. Pretty sure Venustus and Livingstonies are predator haps, so that's suspected for them to hunt smaller fish. But you know what I mean, when you're growing fish out, there's going to be a couple of fish that don't grow as quick as the others, and unfortunately they're going to get snapped up and ate. Murphy, are you hungry? Do you want some food? Who wants some food? I think Murphy wants some food. Yes, they are hungry. They are definitely hungry. Even though they've been fed today, but don't like to see my fish being hungry. And I only give them about 3 pellets today, because today's their day that they're not really getting fed. They're not really going crazy for food at the minute. Like Murphy's nearly jumped out of the tank a couple of times. He splashes water and everything at me all the time. But that was a pretty chill feeding. So maybe they weren't as hungry as they looked. Let me see if there's any more comments. I ship all of my females and collect the eggs when they... That's pretty cool. Or strip, sorry, I read that wrong. But yeah, I haven't had success breeding. I had a lovely female Venustus. She was like a darker colour than Murphy. What do you call it? She never wanted to breed with him. She was more interested than my Livingstone, Dion. But Murphy used to bully the shit out of her for not wanting to breed with him. And eventually he got sick of her not wanting to breed with him, and he killed her. That's fish for you. Sorry, I just moved my tripod. I've got it. Whoa, that's pretty dope. I don't want to get into breeding fish because I know how many tanks it's going to take. That's why I want to get rid of my females before they turn into adult fish, because they're just going to be breed. Well, they do that when they're juveniles a lot too, but them females are kind of too small. Like, they're taking so long to grow. And I noticed with haraki food, I don't know if it does this to anybody else, but it always leaves my tank with like that protein type of thing, but it's always away like an hour after I feed or whatever. If you can check out my channel. Yeah, check out your channel later after my live stream. Just comment on my latest video saying check out my channel or something, because I'm pretty sure I won't remember your name. I'm sorry, but I'm crap at remembering names. No, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of your name There, I will watch your videos after my live stream. I will hit you with a sub if I haven't already. Pretty sure Murphy still wants some food. He didn't get much of that last feed, did he? So I didn't really see it, guys. You can see the yellow lab right there. I get a lot of hate for my tank on Facebook. Oh, look at your haps and peacocks fins are all chewed up. No, they're not. It's just people, like, I've bitched about this before because I get so mad when people's like, look at your haps and peacocks, all their fins are chewed. No, they're bloody not. They're like, oh, you know, keeping, what do you call it, Mambuna, they're gonna kill all your haps and peacocks. It's worked out for me soon. And if it doesn't work out, look, I know I'm gonna have to get rid of them. I'm not just gonna let them do whatever they want, you know what I mean? I do have backup plans. And there's no fish in there that has a nip fin, shoot up fin, blah blah blah. Like, oh, it's I think it gets people mad that it didn't work out for them. But my trick, and there's even sharks in that tank, loaches, placos, I grew them all up together from they were like an inch long. And yeah, they've all got on. I know there shouldn't be placos, loaches, sharks in there. But look, they're getting on really good, and I don't think I can part with them now. I say I want to part with them, but I'm pretty sure if it came to that day I couldn't do it. I'd be more worried about the red. What do you mean about the red tails getting killed, or the Mambunic, or them bullying the cichlids, or them fighting? Cause you won't believe it, them two red tail sharks swim together. They even eat together sometimes. They've only fighted twice, and it always ends in like a second. Like the cichlids, whenever they fight, the cichlids like pick on both of them, and then they just give up. Like they never fight. It's pretty weird. They don't get huge. They only get to about the size of that guy right there. He's fully grown. They only get about 7 inches, but he's fully grown because he was brought up in a small tank in a pet shop where they couldn't get rid of him. So he grew up in like a 3 foot tank, 2 foot, 2 foot tank, I believe, yeah, 2 foot. And he's about 5 inches, 6 inches, I'd say. He's already fully grown. Then the little guy in there, who I believe is going to get bigger than him, is probably 4 inches at the minute. And I believe he's a cross between a red tail and a rainbow. Because he's kind of more darker. He's a lovely darky color. What I love, I've always wanted a pure black fish, and I had one, but oh my god, that's the only fish what's left in my other tank out of the mollies. That's pretty cool because that was my favorite molly. And the thing about my red tail, the baby one in there, I think it's a red tail bred with a rainbow, because some of its fins are red like the rainbow. It looks like a rainbow, but some of the fins are black like the red tail, or the, yeah, you know what I'm on about. It kind of, I've had a load of people on Facebook tell me it looks like a hybrid, but I didn't know that was possible. It's probably not, probably just someone taking the piss, but yeah, it definitely does not look like a full one. That's pretty unique about him, in my opinion. Well, he mightn't be unique at all, it might just be just something different. But as you can see, look how nice them sharks are getting on. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody says do not keep sharks together, they kill each other. Or maybe it's just my bloody luck. I have good luck with fish, but I don't have good luck with my life. Like, as I explained before, the amount of things that have happened this year, it's pretty unbelievable, but you know. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see all my tank. Oh, sorry guys, I'm so sorry. It's just it's because my tripod's not properly set up today. There, I'm pretty sure you can see my full tank. I know the OB is a little picky on everybody, but he's trying to take over the tank at the minute. He's been trying for a couple of weeks, but he won't nip anybody. He just chases them about, being a typical prick, but there's always that one. Or two. I'm just going to mute my mic a second. Someone just walked in, I think. Yep, but they didn't walk in here, so yeah, whatever. We're back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really want a couple more Plackles for that tank, but I'm not going to add any because now that Murphy's kind of bigger, there's a couple of bigger fish in there now, they've kind of all grew up together. I don't think they will accept Plackles being added. I think they're just happy with what's in there now. I don't think they want any more friends. But yeah, I don't think one of my family members thinks I'm live, and I think they're thinking I'm speaking to myself. Oh my god, the worst thing about doing YouTube. Oh. Yeah, but you know what I mean. They're kind of getting more aggressive now that they're older. I don't think they will accept, you know what I mean. Because I grew them all up together. I think they're just used to each other. Because I added a Placco in there a couple of months ago. He's called Now. You can see him kind of floating about. He's a bulldog Placco. He's only about 1.5 to 2 inches, and he was kind of a risk to add in because they didn't really want him there, but now they accept him. Part of the community. He was kind of a risk. What I was willing to take. Because I was going to rescue him, putting him in my community tank. Because I got backup tanks, don't worry. And so on. And there's Murphy showing everybody he's the boss. But I find it funny how one of my family members here, and they walked in, they're like, oh, is he here before they hear him speak? Like, they probably think I'm speaking to myself, even though I'm live streaming. Ah, guys. Typical YouTube life. Your family thinks you're going crazy. But I'm really live streaming. What the hell? Sorry guys, I'm just checking my phone because I heard something, notification. It was only telling me my iPhone is on 80% and it took off low power or whatever. So my battery goes really quick for YouTube. As you can see, there's Dave swimming about. I think he thinks he's a cichlid. I think Plackles are a pretty cool fish. Like, he's just swimming about like an ordinary fish. Well, they are ordinary fish, but you know what I mean. Nell bullies the hell out of him, even though Nell's the smaller one. Plackles are a perfect fit for a cichlid tank, in my opinion. Like, they're like armoured skin, basically. Pardon me, I've noticed them in a load of cichlid tanks. The cichlids don't seem to bother them, even in pet shops. I think they know not to touch them, because they look so fierce, if you know what I mean. They look very different. You know what I mean. Yeah, cichlids just don't mess with them. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Like, if I have a fish, I don't think I would. If I was a fish, I don't think I'd mess with a placo. That's cool. I was thinking about picking one of them up a couple of months ago, but then I changed my mind. And then I was gonna get Symphodonia catfish or whatever they're called, they're like a spotty leopard looking one. But then I was speaking to a friend and he's like, they will bully the crap out of your placos. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take the risk because I love my placos. So I do. As you guys can see in the corner, I have an orange OB or strawberry or whatever it is hiding. That's my camera shy fish. I know it sounds stupid, but I have a camera shy fish. That's not a joke. That's cool. My dream tank would probably be a 15-foot Mambuna Hap peacock and probably some placos in there. That would be pretty cool. And then snails. No, Africans would eat the snails, wouldn't they? I remember adding snails in there for the clown loaches to eat, and it was more of the Africans eating them than the bloody loaches. Like, there's so many different kinds of cichlids out there, but African are my favourite. Yeah. What's your favourite type of cichlid? Mine is African. Like, oh my god, Africans are so nice looking. Like, look at them. I know I don't have the perfect example, because these are just local fish shop fish. These are not from any good breeders, they're not good bloodline, blah blah blah. They're just basic cheap fish. Well, not cheap, but you know what I mean, affordable. Like, they're just all fish bought for my own purpose, not breeding or anything. Just bought them for fun and then got big into the hobby. That's cool. I don't really have a favorite African, to be honest, because I really like the Venustus and I really like the Livingstone. I really like the Mawawi trout. There's so many I like. I even like OBs, believe it or not. I know a lot of guys, well, a lot of women too, because it's not just men in the hobby, you know what I mean. I know a lot of people don't like hybrids, but I don't mind them. Welcome back now. Like, I believe a lot of fish, what you see in your pet shop is not full bred, they're all half bred. But I trust my local fish shop. And yes, there's a couple of hybrids in there. It's because I wanted them. I love hybrids too. They're so colorful. My friend said he doesn't like more than one hybrid in a tank because they're not colorful and spotty. They take away from the other colors in the fish. But I personally have 3 hybrids in there, and they don't take the color away, in my opinion. And then in there I have most of the fish I've been, yeah, that's pretty cool. Because hybrids, you get the most out of them, you know what I mean, more color, you know what I mean, it's pretty cool. But I don't know what this class is a hybrid, but in there I believe it's called the, what's it called, that wee orange cichlid, the tiny Mambuna one, red zebra or something. He's half bred with an albino, I believe, because he has like a whitish tint to him and he's got pure bright red eyes. And my pet shop said he's probably the albino, but he's not 100% white, so is he half albino, half not, you know what I mean, the red zebra? Or is that just how albino red zebras are? Do they have a bit of orange to them? Because you can see kind of lightish orange, but I don't know if the camera picks it up. He's got a load of white and his eyes are bright red. Pretty cool. I would love an albino what do you call it? What do you call them? Jimmy Hakes has one, or Hap. I forgot the name. Pretty sure he's got a couple. Be pretty cool. I love albino fish. Or why do I not pronounce stuff right half of the time? Oh my god. Sorry guys. I'm just not my 100% with my stupid cold. Been sick for a couple of months. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. I might end this in like 15 minutes, so if anybody has any more questions, feel free to ask. I will try and answer them. Or show whatever you want to see in my tank. Like if you guys have any specific thing you want to see in my tank, let me know. I don't mind showing you guys. I would love to add a bristle nose to that tank, but then at the same time I'll probably have to buy it fully grown, and I love grown fish out. The OB, sorry, yes, you should put sand in your tank, but it's not any sand. Please do not buy play sand, what nearly everybody uses. The sand what I use is like £10 per kilo, and there's only 4 kilo in that kilo. There's only like 4 in that tank because it's so expensive. But it's white sand, but cichlids kind of turned it up, you know. So you want to see the OB. What is not the OB right there? Him. He's called Graffiti. Nearly all my fish have names because I, like them. He's only a little guy yet, and he's lost a lot of his orange because he used to be the tank boss. Well, pretty weird with fish. And then there's the camera shy fish. I'm just gonna take my phone off my tripod and off charger, and yeah, a lot of people said that he's one of the nicest OBs they've seen, but I don't personally think that. I've seen a lot better. But I've never actually seen another one like him. And then isn't that an OB2? Or is that a strawberry or something? That's the camera shy fish. I don't know why. And then there's my OB Mambuna. Believe it's an M-cat bred with something. That's what a load of people's been telling me. Yeah, that orange one. Yeah, it is a female. Because she doesn't have any egg spots on her. It's pretty colorful to be a female, but I was thinking about maybe breeding the 2 OBs. I don't know if they would look nice together. You can let me know since you breed OBs and stuff. Well, hybrids, I don't know. Yeah, OBs, I'm pretty sure. So since you breed a lot of hybrids, do you think they would make a nice, fry? That one there's a male. If you're on about female, I think that's a female because it has no egg spots at all. And I'm pretty sure that's a male because he's got a load of egg spots. That's pretty cool. I don't really, there's a load of guys out there who hate female cichlids, but I don't mind them. They're pretty cool. There's some females in there who I give up hope on at the start, but now they're actually getting a nice brown colour. I need an official thing from you because you seem to breed OBs. Isn't that definitely a female? Because she's got no egg spots or anything. And maybe that's why she's shy, because she's like there's only like 4 females. It's probably why she's camera shy. Nope, what happened? Okay, we're back. They would make a perfect breeding, but yeah, probably needing other 3-foot tank just to breed them, I don't know. They would probably breed in a 2-foot okay, but then take them out straight away. I suppose she should be alright in there as long as I take her out and spit the eggs or whatever it's called where you open up the mouth on the fish. But I was always told to let it natural for the first time. But I don't know if that's true. It's just what I've heard from people who I know has been keeping fish a lot longer. Yeah, he's just trying to take over the tank because recently he's took over the tank. And he always fights with Murphy. Like, they have like a thing between them. But I've noticed he's getting a lot grumpy lately, but he's not biting anyone, he's just chasing everybody about. And I know that's what Murphy gets when he wants to breed. He turns like a nice, like a greenish almost, like yellow. That's what he turns when he wants to breed, and he starts like chasing everybody, wagging his tail and all that crap. What tail? Oh god, they're not dogs. You know what I mean. I love that female, so I do. It's a lovely fish. It's the most colourful female I have. Isn't that a red empress? No, it's a peacock. Some sort of peacock, I believe. Or is it a red empress? One more up there too. I'm pretty sure it's a peacock, but my friend reckons it's a red empress. That's cool. Well, she doesn't really have an official name yet, but I try and name all my fish because, you know what I mean, I appreciate them, and their pets too. I don't get when people are like, oh, they're only fish, they don't deserve names. Like, Jesus, they're still pets too. You know what I mean? They rely on you to feed them, look after them and stuff, and you know what I mean? Pretty cool. I love how they just follow me. That's the typical African thing. I don't know if South American cichlids do that too. Probably do, I don't know. So you can see how clear that water is. I know there's a little bit of protein that's from that food because it's very high in protein. And it will go away after a couple hours. I name my favourites, and it's worked out for me so far. So, whew, I dropped my camera, sorry. But personally, my community tank, nobody has a name, and that tank is a disaster. Everybody's killing each other. It's just going downhill, but it's whatever. I might just use it as a breeding tank. A 2-foot would okay to breed the fish, wouldn't it? Well, not breed them, but spit the fry in. And then grill them up and then sell them, ship them on to people. You know what I mean? Give some to Nell's Animal Room. That's if he gets into cichlids, I don't know. Because I think he mentioned it a couple of times. Do you guys hear that filter? Sometimes it's really loud, but sometimes it's okay. Funny thing is, there's actually no air in it. It just hums. They probably think they're being fed. I really need to buy a cheap waterproof camera like I used to have. Bruh. Whatever you do, don't mix a lot of different breeds of fish together. Yes, I have mixed placos, loaches, sharks, and cichlids, but it won't work for everybody. And it's not the best thing to do, if you know what I mean. My phone's telling me I've got very bad connection, so. Like, I seen a video on YouTube, I think it was a 700-gallon tub outdoor pond. A guy had mollies, guppies, swordtails, I believe, mixed with African cichlids. Like, what the? It's pretty. It was pretty cool. And surprisingly, all the fish were breeding. They weren't killing each other. It's pretty weird. Pretty cool how it worked out for him. My tank's just a little bit over the warning level. I'm pretty sure that will be okay, because the heating's never really off in my house, and you know, and the water evaporates really quick. And I nearly just dropped my iPhone. But what I was saying, I think I need to buy a waterproof camera and put it inside my tank, because I did have a waterproof camera back when I started YouTube, but my dog broke that camera. It was only cheap. It was a fake GoPro, recorded in 4K. It was actually really good for the price. It was fisheye lens on it. A lot of people hated that. But do you guys think I should, you know? Goodbye.